For more than 20 years, Houston has been the stage for movies, TV shows, commercials, and a variety of programs that not only showcase our city, but also help stimulate our local economy. Today, we'll talk to movie experts about their unique experiences working in Texas and Houston.
And how about a one-on-one tour with a group of folks who call themselves the Houston Greeters? It's the best kept secret in town, and now the secret's out. Revealed today.
Welcome to Entertainment Houston. I'm Carol Edetta, coming to you from Angelica Film Center at Bayou Place in beautiful downtown Houston.
And I'm Ted Bowen. The Angelica Film Center is the second venue of its kind to open outside Manhattan. It offers a sophisticated urban setting for arts films, dining, and fun ambiance for the entire family.
It is unique, and we have a dynamic show coming up for you next on Entertainment Houston.
Right after this. Welcome back to Entertainment Houston. Want to get an insider's view of the Bayou City? Houston Greeters has got the answer. They show Houston like we've never seen it before. It's the best kept secret in town, and today, the secret's out. Houston Greeters offers a great way for visitors and even residents to learn more about the city through the eyes and hearts of real Houstonians. Their website lists more than 70 activities. Setting things up is easy with a quick phone call or by filling out an inquiry online. Greeters headquarters is located at the Greater Houston Convention and Visitors Bureau in City Hall. Susan Borches, who heads up the group, says their mission statement includes the core belief that Houston's best asset is its people, and she's out to prove it. A good motto for the group.
We think we're a too well-kept secret, but what we are is a new organization in town that matches visitors with what we call enthusiastic local volunteers that will take you around and show you what is their particular interest.
How does the Greeters process work? If you want to come visit and you want to experience Houston Greeters, what do you need to do?
We always welcome people to come into our website and look at the list of things that we would do with you. Presently, we have almost 70 different offerings. So we'll discover ethnic food restaurants with you, we'll take you biking, we will show you the Menil Complex. There are just a whole host of things. And each one of those offerings is put there because it's someone's passion in Houston. They want to tell you about it. So people go into the website, which is houstongreeters.org. They look at the list of activities, and then they just start picking what they want to do and when they want to do it. And once they push submit, the next thing that will happen is their greeter calls them. So we are never involved. We like that. We are the organization making this happen, but the visitor gets connected with that Houstonian.
So we decided to take Susan up on her promises and scheduled a couple of tours to some familiar and not so familiar places in town. Our first stop is the Houston Museum District right here in Herman Park, where we're going to meet with the Houston Greeters for a bike ride through all the trails. Let's go check it out. For this visit, we met with greeter Gene Stucker, who has a passion for cycling. And when he's not cycling across the country, he's on hand to take you on a tour of Houston's bike trails. Hey Gene, I'm Ted.
Oh, hi Ted, good morning.
It's good to see you.
Yeah,
So,
beautiful day here in Herman Park, right?
So nice. Tell me what we're going to do today.
We're going to first start out by touring Herman Park here on this tandem recumbent. You ever ride a tandem recumbent?
I've never been on a ride like this before.
Well, I think you'll find it fun.
All right, let's get started.
Okay.
Gene, what made you get involved with Houston Greeters? What were you drawn to?
Well, a friend of mine is helped establish Houston Greeters, and she began to have various popular things come up, but a niche market was people would ask about bicycling in Houston. And she knew I was a real fan of bicycling, and she said, would I be a Houston greeter for bicyclists? I think now there are 3 or 4 of us. So we can bike anywhere. As I say, we can bike through Herman Park, bike over into Rice, from Rice down into University Village, have a nice lunch. We can bike through Herman Park and get on the Braes Bicycle Trail.
So tell me about the visitors who come. Are they visitors from Houston? Are they visitors from surrounding areas? Are they from other states?
I never thought about it until I was talking to the people in the greeter's office the other day, and increasingly they're from Houston who find out about these things, and they have an aspect of Houston they're interested in and don't know how to go about finding out about it.
You had mentioned that people come from out of town or they're from the suburbs sometimes. Do they have to have their own bike?
No, you don't have to bring your own bike. If you get me as a greeter, why, you can ride one of my bikes.
Okay. And does it cost anything? How much does it cost for visitors or?
No, it's all free of charge. Once in a while you pay for a bus fare or something in order to get together or to get back.
The bike ride was fantastic, but soon it was time to move on to our next destination. Our next stop took us to a small vintage shop in Montrose called The Way We Wore. This quaint shop took us on a trip back in time, filled with all types of vintage clothing and accessories to help create our own unique looks. That's the spot where we met up with our greeter, Amy Den, a full-time attorney whose passion is vintage shopping. Vintage shopping sounds like fun. Why'd you pick that for your greet?
I have been thrift store shopping since I was able to drive, basically, and this is one of my finds from when I was in high school. And I just love kind of funky, fun clothes. It's a lot of fun, and so I really enjoy sharing that passion with other people. We go look at cool costumes or retro clothing, and we really enjoy it.
What's your favorite part about vintage shopping?
I think it's really, you never know what you're going to find, and that makes it a lot of fun. There's all kinds of different styles and fashions from different eras, and it's a lot of fun to see how clothes have changed through the years.
Tell me about some of your past experiences with Houston greeters and some of the greets you've done.
Well, one of my favorite greets was taking out Lisa Falkenberg from the Houston Chronicle, and we helped her boyfriend find some vintage shirts that he really liked, a certain retro style of it. So we had a great time looking one day to find him a great shirt.
That sounds like fun. And are the visitors that you've seen, are they people who live in Houston or the Houston area, or are a lot of those from other states and other destinations?
They're from all over the country. We've had actually some international folks from Canada visit as well. So it's a really great opportunity to reach out to people not only from Texas, but from all over the world, and tell them how special Houston is.
All right, well, let's get started. I want to try some stuff on.
Great, we'll find something really fashionable for you.
During our visit, Amy let her hair down to show her enthusiasm for adventurous styles with a walk down memory lane. What a deal! Amy took us to another store nearby called That 70s Shop, and this one was equipped with all the right stuff to complete almost any outfit. Discovering these vintage shops nestled in Montrose was a lot of fun, and what makes this tour more exciting was Amy's interest and excitement for fashion during her time with us. Each tour typically takes about 2.5 hours, and if needed, transportation is taken care of by Metro. If you'd like to learn more about Houston greeters, or if you'd like to become a greeter yourself, call 713-471-3837 or log on to houstongreeters.org. We'll be back with more Entertainment Houston after these messages.